Over to Poland now. It's Maria Ojuk at the Multikino Gdańsk. Good evening. How did you handle the many hours of practice that you must have done as a young boy?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, my father was a conductor, and all my brothers and sisters were in music, and I rather like to play outside. And but then my mother said, "Yeah, you have to practice your violin." And you know, what I loved was staying in front of the window and playing romantic melodies, and that's what I still do.
Oh, well, all that practice paid off anyway.
Oh yes,
so
yeah, of course you have to
it.
practice, you have to know your violin, and of course I did, and I had good teachers, but playing romantic music, it's the most beautiful thing on the violin.
Oh, let's go over to Scotland for the next question. Happy Christmas to all of you.
Hello,
there.
Scotland.
Jeanette Green at the Odeon Braehead in Glasgow says, what was your most favourite Christmas toy that you received as a child?
I remember it was a truck, an army truck, but small, and it was terrible because I was playing outside with it the day after, and I left it outside.
Oh no.
And the day after I came and it was gone.
Oh no.
I
So
was
it didn't last very long.
crying. I still see it in front of me. Somebody find it, please bring it
And
back.
return it to you. That one's brought back bad memories, I can tell.
That is 60 years ago.
Oh, and you still haven't recovered.
No.
Let's go to Romania now for the next question. Good evening to all of you. Tudor Pascu at the cinema Tree Valley Patesti wants to know, have you ever been to Lapland and would you do a concert there?
In Lapland, no, I never was. But I was planning to give a concert on the North Pole.
Ah.
Because I think the North Pole is a very fantastic piece of nature, and we should do everything that is in our power to preserve it. But then I heard how cold it was there.
Yes.
So Marjorie said, you don't go to the North Pole.
You would definitely have to wrap up warm for that one, wouldn't you? Let's go to Ireland now. Kevin Brady's there at the Omlipec Cinema in Carlow. Good evening to all of you. Did you ever get into trouble with your wife, talking about Marjorie, for working too hard?
Marjorie always says, you are 4 horses running and I am pulling them back.
She's at the reins, is she? She's the one controlling that side of things.
You know, I run or I sleep.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between.
Full speed ahead or nothing at all. Let's go over to Spain for our next question. Estefi Capdevila is at the Senesi in Santander and would like to know, what is your favourite Christmas movie? If you get time to watch Christmas movies, that is.
My favorite Christmas movie, I think, I don't know the name, but it was about 2 parents and a little girl. The parents were divorced and the girl's greatest wish was
that they get back
that
together.
they get back together, and it's with Santa Claus, who is
Yeah.
not real or real. What is the name? It plays in New York.
Is that the one that's Miracle on 34th Street?
Yes, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Christmas
that's
movie.
a favourite of a lot of people's, isn't it? Over to Australia now. Hello to you there. Cedric Roberts at the Event Cinema in Carindale, Brisbane. They're always warm at Christmas, you see. That's always a good time to be there, isn't it? What qualities do you look for when choosing a particular tenor or soprano to sing at your concerts?
First, whether it's a soprano or a tenor or a violin or whoever, they have to be able to do their job. And I hear that in 1 minute. And then I say, okay, you come on tour with us. And then on tour, you really feel if they are with us. You know, I want them to sing or to play with their heart. For when I see that somebody is playing the violin, tour, and my trainer was with me, and more orchestra members are joining us with the training, and that you know, that was a great feeling for me, that my example, okay, let's do that too. When the old man does it,
You're leading the way on that one.
Yeah,
Keeping them all fit and healthy.
I'm proud of that.
Very good. New Zealand now, and Sandra Wiley is at the Regent Theatre in Hokitika and says, what is your Christmas tradition that is most meaningful to you and Marjorie?
I think that's being together at home. People can offer me millions and millions to play at Christmas, but I always say no, I'm traveling the whole year, At Christmas time, I'm at home with Marjorie and my kids, and now with the grandkids.
Oh, and that's what's special to you. That's so lovely. England now. Happy Christmas to all of you there, and a big cheer tonight at the Regent Centre in Christchurch. Felicity Porter has a question for you there. She says, Andre, who would your ideal Christmas dinner guest be?
My ideal Christmas dinner guest would be Charlotte.
Oh, with no prompting whatsoever. I'm honoured. It's a date for
It's
Christmas
true.
time. I love that. Malta and Carmelo Aquilina at the Empire Cinema in Budgie says, Andre, you travel all over the world. What foreign cuisine do you prefer?
I eat everything. I really eat everything. When we are in Asia, I love to eat their food. When we are in Australia, I love to dig in. How they say it. In England, the kidney pie, and
Steak and kidney pie, not so much?
No. But you know, I'm open for everything.
Yeah. Oh, well, you get to taste all sorts, I'm sure, in your travels around the world.
Do you eat kidney pie?
Not a fan myself, no, but a lot of people love it. You know, it's one of
And
those things that's
Marmite?
traditional. Yeah.
Uh-oh, the presents.
Our winter wonderland is moving
Yeah,
as we speak.
it's cold here, people.
Let's go to our next question. The Netherlands. Chris Kroenenberg is at the Pathé Cinema, not far away in Maastricht.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Wie is it?
Has there ever been a disaster in the kitchen on Christmas Day?
In my kitchen private?
In your kitchen, yes.
No, I can only tell you that my first experience with the kids were when they were small, my boys, we gave them a cooking book. And so the first meal was a tomato in water. And they say, this is tomato soup. And we said, it's delicious. So it was awful.
Oh, so
But
that's the only disaster.
That was so nice.
Other than that, it all goes to plan. To Iceland, did Riskdottir, I hope I've pronounced that right, Lilia, at the Haskólabia Cinema in Reykjavik, and they say, what reminds you most of Christmas time?
But I don't understand the question. What reminds you most of Christmas
So I
time?
think, what is it, you know, those Christmas things that sort of really brings Christmas
Oh,
to
she's
life
from
for you?
Iceland, no?
Yes.
So the temperature.
As soon as it starts to get cold,
As soon as it's cold, then...
Like it is here this
it makes
evening.
me- yeah, exactly.
it makes you think of Christmas.
Yeah.
And then, but it's all about, you know, snuggling up in front of a warm, cosy fire, isn't it?
Yeah, but when it's so cold, you want to go inside and be in front of the fire with a glass of red wine.
Yeah, it's a good point. Belgium now, and Magali Devas at the Kinopolis Cinema Liège says, could you ever imagine spending Christmas in the sun? So you were talking there about being cold, you know, that's an option. You could go to Australia for Christmas.
I know, but why not? Oh, why not? I never did, but I'm looking forward to the first Christmas at the beach in Rio de Janeiro.
Ah!
Never understood that. I cry, so cry on.
There you go, permission to cry. And also Scotland now. Sandra Robertson is at the Showcase Cinema in Paisley. Is there anything that annoys you?
Yeah, there is something, and that is when I see that people are not doing their job 100% with their heart. I cannot stand that, and I never understand it because I don't do that. When I want people around me that are with me and that are 100% with their job, and I can tell you, when you do that, whatever job you have, you will have fun in your life.
Good advice. And we're on to our last question now, and this is in Sweden. Good evening to you and happy Christmas. And it's Karina Schapper at the Bio Haparanda Cinema, and they say, in a troubled world, do you feel music has a part to play in creating peace and uniting people?
I
Lovely
think
question.
I tell it every night on stage. Music brings people together, and what I want to do with my music is send the people home with a smile on their face. And the biggest compliment I had, Charlotte, is that people write me a mail and said, I needed 2 weeks to come down after your concert. And that's a big compliment.
Well, I'm sure they'll all have been feeling it tonight after seeing your Christmas concerts in cinemas.
I
Andre,
hope so.
thank you so much for answering all of those questions. That was really fascinating. And thank you as well to our cinema audiences for sending them in. So some really good questions there. Before you go, I have a little gift for you.
Oh my goodness!
There you are. Happy Christmas. I hope you like them.
La 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 la, just my size.
Yay.
And
You
I
can never
have-
have too many socks at Christmas time.
I have a gift for you.
Oh, Andre, thank you. Let me have a look. Let me
okay.
see. Yes, right. What can this be?
I hope you love them.
Ah, earmuffs. Perfect for this time of year. I will try these on later.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And listen, we must say to everybody watching at home as well, before you leave your seats, we've been collecting some magical moments of you while you weren't noticing. So stay in your seats because you might just see yourself. But in the meantime, it's good night from all of us. Thank you so much to our cinema audiences for watching. I'm Charlotte Hawkins for Cinema Live, and we look forward to bringing you more premium entertainment in the future. But in the meantime, from Andre and from me, it's good night from beautiful Maastricht. Have a safe and magical Christmas. Good night.
You want? No.